Hello everyone, today's set is going to be a nude color with spring flowers. This is going to be a set that was inspired by a clip art or a thumbnail by Tabitha Scott Nails. Um, I'm so upset that I didn't watch her video before doing this set. I actually just went off of her thumbnail and did this. But had I actually watched the video beforehand, I would have learned so much and was able to execute my bling nail a lot better than I did. So I'm upset that I didn't watch it first. I was just too hyped to actually do the set once I saw the thumbnail. They were just too pretty. Anywho, in her video, she actually used acrylic 3D flowers. I'm not familiar with using acrylic. I've never tried it before. So in this set, I'm just going to be using these little water slip decals. If you're not familiar on how I apply them, I do have a video right before this one that shows me actually going in depth on how to, get the decals off the little paper and how I apply them with the primer. So now I'm just going in and putting them pretty much in a similar, almost the same locations that she did in her video. And once I'm done tacking them down, I'll go over them with a primer just to add that sticky layer back. You definitely do want to make sure that when you add the decals that you press them down good, and make sure that they're nice and stuck on to the nail. Smooth it out so there isn't any ridges or anything like that, because these can be tricky. And I've definitely had them, bubble up and try to peel off because I didn't stick them well enough. Now that I have all the decals placed on his hand, I'm just going to go over it with a top coat. Now, this is one of the ways that I go about applying stones, if it's, I guess, for time's sake, or if I don't plan on keeping the nails for too long, or if I'm not too worried about securing the stones, that great. I'll just go on with the top layer, and before curing, I'll add the stones wherever I want them, and then I'll cure it to lock them in place. They normally won't fall off at all, but if one or two do come off, I'll just take a little nail glue and put it back on, because if I actually go about the way of securing them, where I like go around the stones and whatnot with the gel glue, they be on, and then I have a struggle getting them off. So this is just the easy way, I guess you can say, that I'll go about applying my stones. On the nails that does not have any designs or decals, I'm just going to go in with a few different size stones between like a medium, slightly large, and I believe small stones. And I'm just going to add a few at the top and bottoms of the nails, which again is similar to the clip art or the thumbnail that I saw from the video. Okay, I need your help. So, my videos are no longer going to be able to have music just for now until I figure out how I can go about doing that. Because a few of my videos were actually reported or flagged due to copyright claim because of my music. So, I don't want to have y'all sitting in silence, because for the most part, my nails are pretty simple. They're easy, beginner friendly, and whatnot. So, just watching the video, you can get the gist of what it is that I'm doing without me having to explain every single detail. So, what's something that you guys might be interested in me talking about, like story times, or just asking different questions about different things? That would you do this or would you do that? I don't know. I'm not really sure on where to go from here, because I pretty much wanted my videos to be like calm and relaxing, and just give you a little bit of something to look at with a little music. But being as though they're being flagged, I'm not sure where to go from here. So I need y'all help. Okay, so here's the part where I pretty much was ready to fight myself after I actually went back and watched the original video. So I was taking different size stones, like a medium, a larger stone and then like smaller stones, like 3 different sizes, and just randomly placing them throughout the nail. And of course, as I've mentioned in a previous video as well, I'll go in with a glitter polish under the stones just so it can look a little bit more like full coverage. But that's not the issue. The issue is that with me placing them randomly, it to me kind of came off looking messy. Whereas when I watched her video, she actually explained how like putting the larger ones like down the center and putting the smaller ones like on the outer or like the edge, it made so much more sense. It came out looking a lot more clean and it just kept the shape of the nail. In her video, it was a stiletto nail, whereas though I just have like the coffin. I don't normally take my stones all the way down to the edge anyway, so I kind of didn't lose the shape of the nail. My issue was just how I should have did the larger ones in the center and then put the smaller ones on the edge, and it just came out looking a lot cleaner. So I was really mad at myself that I didn't watch her video before I did my nails. So you live and you learn. Okay, so now I'm working on the opposite hand. I've already put the gel color, the decals, and I've already placed the stones in the center of each flower, which you've already seen me do on the other hand. And now I'm just going to go in on the nails that don't have any designs on them and do similar stone placements as I did on the other hand. If you're looking for an easier alternative because you saw a nail design that may have been a little more complicated than what you're used to, you can definitely try using these water slip decals to achieve a look that you may be going for. I love the way this set came out, and it's definitely still pretty to me. It gave me what I was looking for. Instead of being 3D, it is 2D, but nonetheless, it's definitely a very, very pretty set. Moral of the story is don't be like me. If you're going to duplicate a nail set, actually watch the video. Don't just go off the thumbnail. But anywho, if you learned anything, please subscribe and share. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.